News coming in from the world of cricket. Times now has accessed an affidavit filed by N. Srinivasan in the Supreme Court stating that he should be reinstated as the BCCI chief. This, of course, is coming on the eve of the IPL spot fixing hearing, which is scheduled to take place on Wednesday. That's tomorrow. Let's go across to Rhythm Anand Bhardwaj, who's bringing in the exclusive details. Rhythm, what can you share with us?
Radhika, very clearly a day before IPL is to begin and a day before a very crucial hearing in the top court, today we are seeing N. Srinivasan filing two affidavits, not one but two affidavits in the top court in his personal capacity. In these, he's very clearly stating he wants to be reinstated as BCCI's top boss. He's also for the first time asserting, and I'm quoting from page 16, in which he has said about his son-in-law that his son-in-law, he had no prior knowledge of his son-in-law indulging in betting. He also says when the Mudgal committee had asked him about it, he had very clearly stated he'd asked Mayappan. Mayappan had very clearly told him that he denied any such betting charges and he had believed him. So for the first time we're seeing that particular positive affirmation from N. Srinivasan that if there was any betting by Mayappan, he had no prior knowledge. This is a very clear attempt in this particular affidavit to be distancing himself from Gurunath Mayappan. At the same time, Radhika, we're also seeing that he's made an attempt to blame his detractors in this entire saga. He's saying I.S. Bindra, former BCCI boss, as well as Muthaiya, former BCCI boss, had an axe to grind against him, and that's the reason why this entire controversy started. He's also saying he's not the owner of India Cements. In fact, maximum owners are foreign investors. He also goes on to say that several people have been unfairly told by the top court to be removed from India Cements, whereas it's a general practice that India Cements as well as others do have certain players in the BCCI. In fact, he also gives a name and gives an example of Sharad Pawar. He says when Sharad Pawar was the top BCCI boss, at that time he had a special assistant who was also an employee of the government of India. He says I'm trying to merely pinpoint at this point of time that this is a general practice and you cannot be blaming me for it. Very clearly, not once but three times in this particular affidavit, he's going ahead and stating, reinstate me as top BCCI boss till I complete my term.
Absolutely, Rhythm. This obviously is an attempt to come back on the eve not only of the hearing but also of the IPL that begins very shortly. So in that sense, he's very clearly trying to make a comeback.
Very true, and he's also very clearly asserting that the statements that were made by Mr. Hari Salve, who was appearing Nupur for the petitioner in the last hearing, that in fact Srinivasan and Dhoni had stated before the Mudgal committee that Mayappan was only a mere cricket enthusiast are false. He's basically trying to do this because a very strong case had been made out in the last hearing. He's also mentioning the adverse observations the top court had made against him, clearly scared about what might happen tomorrow, because it's supposed to be a hearing where they're going to be fireworks, a volatile hearing where Mr. Salve, whom we've spoken to, has personally told us he's going to leave nothing uncleared, that in fact there was a conspiracy, that in fact there was wrong done by the BCCI.
Right, Rhythm, thanks very much for that.